Okay, I'm starting you guys off with a very emotional story. Today we're talking about a firefighter who risks his life every single day. Well, one day his face got burnt off. Well, he just underwent an extensive face surgery. So what he looks like today, well, I'm going to show you guys after the intro. Hey, how's it going, LP Army? I'm Landon, but you guys know that. Well, there might be some of you guys who are new here, so hello, welcome to the channel. I have so many stories lined up for you guys, and I'm going to keep you guys up to date with everything happening in the news right now. In the last video, I asked all of you guys, what do you think about UFC? I mean, it's just so damn violent, but these are your guys' thoughts right here. Today's common question of the day is, what technology do you think has impacted the world the most? Well, for 44-year-old firefighter Pat Hardison, he just underwent surgery that required advanced technology. And this is to give him a new face that he badly burnt off. And this is after responding to a fire back in 2001. He tried to save people's life. Pat going into surgery, he had about a 50-50 chance of coming out alive. But this is a good enough chance for him to take. The risky transplant was led by Dr. Eduardo Rodriguez. I think he did an amazing job. Just look at this right here. This is the before and after pictures of him. I mean, this is mind-blowing. And here's a timeline of his face recovering after surgery. I mean, it's remarkable. Over the box office over the weekend, Spectre, which is the 007 movie, it's still on top, bringing in $35 million. The Peanuts movie, they made $24 million, bringing them into second over the weekend. Love the Coopers, that just came out, well, they made $8.4 million, putting them third. Google has just announced that Google Maps can now be used offline, yes! So this means if you're in the middle of nowhere, you can still access Google. You are no longer going to be lost. And this works for people who travel around the world who don't want to pay that super high premium price to just get data. They can use Google Maps. This was a much needed upgrade, but when you use it online, you're not going to get the updated traffic reports or precise ETA. Okay, well, here's a very scary story, and it's been developing over the last few days. We're talking about ISIS and the attacks on Paris. Well, ISIS has just made a video saying that they want to attack Washington, D.C. due to the Americans' role in the airstrikes. ISIS also says that they're coming with booby traps and explosives to European countries, so this hasn't stopped yet. This could very much spark a World War III. I mean, Pope Francis has been talking about this. And some people might even say we're already in a World War III. And with all the technology and advancements that we have today, this can be very deadly and dangerous. French fighter jets bombed a series of ISIS sites already. There was about 20 bombs dropped. Some bombs hit a jihadi training camp. The airstrikes comes 2 days just after ISIS killed 129 people, and that's the number at the time of this recording, and they injured another 352. A recent report showed 3 more people have died at the hospital after the event. Here's a map showing the route that an ISIS bomber got into Paris, and he actually maintained a passport as well. He presented himself as a refugee. He was able to arrive in Greece last month. And this is a very scary time because a lot of these countries around Syria are accepting these refugees. These are people that are trying to flee their country because of all this wars. But some of these ISIS militants are sneaking in with them, blending in, and then when they get to the country, this is when they start the attacks. There was 8 ISIS attackers during the horrible event. 3 of these people were brothers. 2 of them are apparently dead, but 1 of them is still on the run. And there's been reports saying that they actually had this person in custody, but they let him go. Investigators found out that he rented a black Volkswagen Polo, and this is how he was able to escape. The man was identified as 26-year-old Salih Abdulsalam, and police has warned the public to not interact with this person because he is very dangerous. The anonymous hacker group vows to hunt down ISIS as it begins hacking into their accounts, shutting down their Twitter accounts. The anonymous group told the media that they're gonna hunt down ISIS. They said, you should know that we will find you, and when we do, we're not gonna let you go. We will launch the biggest operation ever against you. I mean, this kind of sounds like a few of those lines from the movie Taken, where Liam Neeson is like, I will find you, and I will hunt you down. But this time, this is reality. This is no movie. But you know what? I don't know who these people are. I'm just glad they're teaming up with World versus ISIS, and they're taking down the common enemy. Here's some pictures for you guys, and this is just moments before the shooting that happened. And this is at the Bataclan concert hall in Paris. Everyone was super happy, rocking out. Minutes after, 3 gunmen burst into the venue, shooting everyone dead. Here's the aftermath of everything. You can see blood everywhere, dead bodies, but their bodies are blurred out. And this is because it's way too graphic. We don't want to see this. It's so tragic. And also, these are people. I mean, people's loved ones and family members. We want to show them some respect, so we have to blur them out. We have to keep their identity protected. Take a look at this picture right here. These are Hellfire missiles that could take out a whole city. Well, these are US missiles as they prepare to strike ISIS in Syria. On the missiles it says, "From Paris with love." I'm not sure this is a good idea to provoke them because they're just going to want to retaliate and come back at them even bigger. And a lot of people are calling this Paris attack, you know, the 9/11 of France. Okay, something very heavily overshadowed by all these attacks is there was a train derailment in France that left 7 people dead. And you have 10 others injured in a high-speed train derailment. So this train went off the bridge and just burst into flames. And the train plunged into the canal in France. I'm sure the driver of the train is in question because the high speed of the train is a factor in this horrible accident. Also over in Japan on the same day, this was a really bad Friday the 13th. But there was a tsunami. It was a 7.0 magnitude earthquake that struck on the southwestern coast. There hasn't been any confirmed deaths, which is great news because all we've been hearing about is people getting killed. Back in 2011 in Japan, there was another huge tsunami that left more than 1,800 people dead or missing. Okay, so I know there's been lots of talks about the Paris attacks and all that, but here's another story very related to that. A Muslim taxi driver, he claims that he can't pick up customers since the attack happened, and this is because passengers fear him. He's a Muslim. But people are racially profiling him. They get into the car and they just leave. He drives around New York, so this isn't even in France. Alex has been in tears and heartbroken that no one trusts him. He told the media that he just experienced his lowest point in life. Something very serious happening right now that pranksters are doing online. They think it's funny, but it's really serious. Here's a person you guys are looking at right now. He looks really happy. You know, he's taking this picture with his iPad. Well, this is the original photo. Well, look at the photoshopped version. Someone photoshopped a bomber's vest on this Muslim person. So now the person in the picture, Virender Jubal, who is a Canadian, he's forced to talk to the media and explain to people that he's not a terrorist. He's been talking to a whole bunch of newscasts. I mean, this is really serious. It's not even a joke. Okay, let's talk about this next story. Daniel's son, who was forced to wear a pillowcase during his ride home. Her son is 13-year-old Jay. He has autism. He also has eyesight and hearing problems. And he also has a rare lung condition. Well, the bus driver told her son that he smells like crap, and the words weren't put into like nice words. And then the bus driver forced Jay to wear a pillowcase and ordered him to shut up and go to sleep. Since the incident, the bus driver has faced disciplinary actions. Moving on to 5-year-old Oscar and 2-year-old Erica, who have become Instagram stars. Their mother, 28-year-old Amy Thornton, has been posting pictures of her 2 children on Instagram. Well, now they've been getting tens of thousands of likes on their pictures. Fans adore these little 2. They adore them so much that they're sending them parcels of like designer clothes and diamond jewelry daily. Kim Kardashian and Kourtney Kardashian have also seen them on Instagram that like their pictures, and they also send them designer dresses and clothes. It's so crazy what the internet does for people. But you know what? Sometimes it can change people's lives for the better. Okay, so how many of you guys bought the new Apple Watch? Well, how many of you guys like recently just bought it like how I did and now regretting maybe I should have waited a little bit? And that's because Apple has just announced the Apple Watch 2 is gonna come out. So it's set to launch next year in June, which is, you know what, that's more than 7 months away, so I'm glad I got my watch. The next generation device will get a battery boost, a front-facing camera. So I guess this is going to be the trend. There's going to be a new watch every single year, and they're going to like upgrade the camera by like a pixel, or the battery life will increase by like a minute or something like that. I don't know. Is it even going to change? It's going to be the same thing. But Apple's so smart. They're so smart at convincing us that we need it. Anyways, guys, that was a whole heck of a lot of information for you guys. I'm trying to keep you guys informed with the news on everything, or at least I try to. Let me know how I do in the comment section below. Also, like and subscribe to this video. That's it for me, guys. I'll see you in the next one. So let me know what you guys think of this video, and if you guys want more videos, if you guys missed the last few videos, you guys can click on one of these right here. And don't forget to answer the comment question of the day, because your guys' comments can be seen in a future video. Okay guys, bye.